Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, I hope you're all well. This is my October 2022 bullet journal setup, and I'm actually so excited to be filming one of these videos again. It has been probably about a year since I filmed one of these videos, so it's good to be back. So just a little update for you. I have filmed previous videos but literally just have not uploaded them, but I thought it's kind of October, it's academic season, it's autumn, my favourite time of the year, so I thought why not start filming again. This was actually inspired by my sister to start filming again, so this shout out to you. So I'm just going to talk through my spread. I haven't done one of these voiceovers in a while, so it may be a bit all over the place, but you know, let's see how this goes. So let me just talk through the spread. So for this October spread, I really wanted to do everything to do with autumn. It was literally the start of September and I was like, in my head, it's autumn, it's October, it's spooky season. So I set up my spread quite early this year. Like I said, I wanted to do everything to do with autumn. So I thought of this idea of doing these kind of shelves with almost all of this autumn decor. So that included cozy little books, some pumpkins, some cute little candles, a cauldron because you know you've got to add a bit of spooky season in there. I just kind of felt like drawing. I drew all of this out in pencil beforehand and just kind of sketched out where I wanted things to go, and then I went over it with my Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip fine liner. So like I said, I've literally been obsessed with autumn this year. I don't know why autumn has hit in a whole new way. I think it's because the summer in the UK was so nice this year. I was really looking forward to the change of seasons and just enjoying the kind of cozy candlelit nights and cozy books and movies. And I'm really looking forward to Hocus Pocus coming out, Hocus Pocus 2. So let me know any kind of cozy movie suggestions you guys have as well, because yeah, like I said, definitely in the mood for the cozy movie vibes. So after I did kind of the main things with this spread, I actually went in and added a few little touches, these cute little branches that kind of reminded me of autumn fall decor. I didn't want it to be too spooky Halloween vibes. I wanted it to kind of have little touches to everything to do with autumn. So that's why there's not so many, like, I was going to say there's not many pumpkins, but I just realised there's pumpkins on each shelf. But there's not so much to do with like words and Halloweeny words. It's more the decor and slight nods to different things within the season, which I really like as well. So I just want to give a quick update on all the previous spreads I've done this year. So like I said, I did actually film quite a few of them, but I literally just haven't posted them. I've probably done the voiceover for them a couple of times. So I'm thinking I want to post those videos maybe for 2023 and just give a range of different setups for each month. So maybe have a couple of setups for January with all the videos I haven't posted. Let me know what you guys think of that idea so you guys can still see the setup. And I definitely want to film a 2022 end of year flip through. So let me know what else you would like to see in terms of bullet journaling. Back to the bullet journal. After I finished that side of the page, I went in on the left side and actually did a calendar spread just because I felt like the right side was so busy. I was considering doing a quote, but I'm really liking my bullet journal being super practical, not so much decorative. So even though the page on the right is very decorative, the page on the left I just wanted to be the calendar spread. I was considering doing a 2-page calendar, but I just feel like with this month I kind of know what I'm going to use my calendar for. And then on the bottom left, because I just wanted to tie it in together a little bit more, I did a few more of those little decorative elements. I was feeling like drawing, but at the same time I kind of wasn't. I don't know if you guys ever get that kind of feeling where you want to draw, but also when you get into drawing you're just like not feeling it to be too busy. So I wanted to include these little elements of the books and the candles, etc. But I didn't want it to be super busy and super sketchy either. So the kind of style I've used is it's not super sketchy and it's not just a single line, it's kind of in between. And then you'll see later on that I actually go in with my new Tombows. I got the new Tombow set, which was actually inspired by Amanda Rach Lee's, I believe it was her March setup in 2021, where she did plants, and I really loved the colours and the greens, and I really wanted that green, so I got that set. But it came with this really nice beige as well, so I've included that. Also, anything that I use will be linked, will be written down below, so if you have any questions just comment or just look at the description box. So this setup on the right, I went in with the light beige for the shelves just because I wanted them to kind of blend in but have a bit of pop off the page. And then the pumpkins I did in this orange, which looks a lot nicer on the screen, but I didn't really love how it looked, so then I went in with the beige to kind of mute the orange down a bit more, and I also went in with this brown just to add a bit more shadow to it. But yeah, I wasn't loving the super orangey colour, so I tried to just mute that down. And then with the other books I added that kind of darker brown colour as well, and then I had this gold pen as well, which I just used for little elements like a few of the branches and the candle flame as well, just because I feel like it added a little something. Also, I don't know if you guys do this, but I tend to set up my pages as spreads, not so much as pages. So for example, you'll see that I did the right hand side, which is the cover page, in the fine liner, and then just carried on the left hand side in the fine liner, instead of finishing one page and then going to the other one, just because I feel like then you can kind of tie it together a bit better. But that's just how it worked with this theme. Sometimes it changes, but that was just a little fun fact for you. Don't know if it was fun, but it was a fact. Okay, so the next page that I was setting up was my weekly pages. So with my weeklies, I've actually changed them for the last 2 months to just be literally like quite simple, just a simple page, a little events bar, and then just a blank page, just because I feel like that's what was kind of working for me at the moment. I mean, I previously have done like little habit trackers and things like that, but I just really wanted to keep it simple. I also just wanted the setup to be quite simple, so this setup altogether took about an hour, and that was including me filming and setting up and everything. So yeah, it was pretty simple. And also I realized it's easier for me personally to set up all 4 weeks. Before I didn't really like doing that because I kind of liked setting it up later on, but sometimes I feel like it's easier just to set up all 4 weeks of the month so that they're just ready to go. It depends how busy the month is, but for example, I know this month's going to be quite busy, and I know it's going to get to like halfway through October and I'm going to need to set up my next week's. So I just wanted everything to be set up and ready to go, which is kind of something that I didn't used to do, because like I said, I like to keep it kind of interesting, but sometimes it's also what works for you in the moment. So sometimes it's just easier to have it there instead of having to think, oh, I need to set it up, and then it's nice to still have that theme carried on throughout, but you don't have to draw it out. So that's a good tip for you. If anyone feels like, oh, they don't want to do a weekly spread every week, you can just set them all up at the start of the month and then go and then just like use it as almost like a diary, and then set up for the next month if you feel like you're going to be short on time throughout the rest of the month. Okay, so back to the spread. So as you can see, I've literally just done a little events bar on the left hand side of the right page, and a little calendar on the top left of the left page. These are 2 weeks, so the left page will be for the first week of October and the right page will be for the second week of October. But like I said, I kind of tend to set things up in spreads instead of pages. And then I've just done these cute little doodles at the bottom. This actually reminds me of my October, I think it's 2021 spread, where I did these cute little pumpkin doodles. It's genuinely my favourite video, so I'll link that below here. But yeah, it's my favourite setup and video because it's just so cute and orange and like, I don't know, just it's perfect autumn vibes. And I just really loved doing that one, so definitely check that out. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, but I wanted to not include so many pumpkins and more just do the autumn vibes. So that's why I've kind of incorporated the books and the candles. Like I've said that so many times now, but we'll just go with it. Okay, and then the next 2 weeks I've done kind of like a similar thing in a different way. So on the top I've actually included a little shelf, kind of like the cover page, with books on the left hand side. And then I actually did something a little bit different. I included a calendar on the shelf, which was also the calendar for the month, just because I didn't want to include a calendar separately, and I thought that would be such a perfect place to put the calendar. I didn't love the perspective and how it turned out, but I think it was a cool idea, so I definitely would want to use that again if I do a similar spread like this. Just incorporate the organisation aspects into the decorative aspects. So I really liked that, so that's what I did there. Also, I'm basically doing all of the drawings with my Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip fine liner or brush pen, but I also did a few of the sketches and closer details in my Pigma Micron 005 fine liner, and then all of the Tombows I used will be linked below. And it's so nice filming again, so I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Also, it was such a vibe with the candle one, and I actually got a pumpkin candle, guys, from TK Maxx. It was, yeah, it smells like pumpkin spice and everything, so that's great. Okay, so this is my final flip through of my October 2022 setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and everything to do with autumn in the little shelves and everything. It was really simple and easy setup, and it was just nice sitting down and filming for you guys again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which will hopefully be soon. Thanks guys, see you soon, bye.